My name is Bill Thomson. I'm a sound artist and experimental composer, and today we're working with a bunch of young people to do computer music. And basically what the project involves is we use little digital recorders like this to collect sounds from all around the area, including the building, and we found sounds with radiators and old radios and played inside of pianos and bass guitars. And then we walked around outside of the building and found sounds with fences. We went into a shop. Basically, you just use it to collect as many sounds as you can. You want them to sound natural, but you also want to find really small sounds that you can kind of make louder with these things. And then we take these and we put them inside of the computer, and we use a free software called Audacity that you can download at home. It's perfectly good software and capable. And what we do is we take these sounds and we combine them in different ways to create abstract compositions. So it's not what you might hear as normal music, but you might hear it in movies or soundtracks or in experimental concerts, like the type of music that I do. So what I forgot to do is put this up in there. Very nice, very nice. If this is what you like to do, if this is something that you feel like you have to do, it's great. It's really rewarding, and it's very creative, and it's not boring at all. You never feel like, oh, I've got to go collect sounds. I never feel that way. I love it. I can't wait to break something open and rewire it. So what we're doing is we're taking toys apart, and we're trying to find points on the circuit board that if you lick, it makes the toy act in a different way. And then when we find those two, we're going to solder some components, somewhere in here we've got them, to add controllers to it and then rewire it so it makes an instrument. So right now they're all looking for points on the circuit board that'll make it act different. So these two guys found one. I heard it. Some are louder than others. Who did that? You did that. Don't move your finger. That's what I was trying to do. That's it. So try to touch this to the 2 points that you think your finger touched until you find the 2 exact ones.
It's going to look quite random, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
Try it with that. Try it with that and isolate it. Hold on, guys. I'll get you some more of these. All right, you found it? You did find it. I love this workshop. There wasn't any workshops like this even where I went to university. When I wanted to play jazz guitar, so that's what I studied as an adult. As a kid, no, I'd never even seen live electronic music till I did it myself. I was actually shocked to find out that other people did it. Kind of disappointed. I thought I made it up. I think young people get a lot out of learning how to listen, learning how to respect each other, because even I had to be reminded several times to not talk when somebody else was recording, because we had a few, different people using these at the same time. So if somebody's recording a sound, when you get done with your sound, you need to make sure you don't celebrate while somebody else is recording something. So it's about being sensitive to each other, and there's a lot of social benefits like that, and how to talk about if they're creating a composition, how to be able to talk critically about it without feeling like you're being criticized yourself, and being able to be objective about something and open to different sounds and experimenting. So there's a lot of creativity that goes into that. And and also just working with each other, when I'm giving some direction, or the person that I'm working with, Claire Singer, when she's doing stuff, being able to listen and then follow through with it, and then to reflect back, about what you've done. So there's all kinds of social benefits. And as far as the creativity, since we use software that's free on the web, young people can take this at home and continue it at home. And a lot of their kind of MP3 players record sounds anyway, so they can actually do this project at home easily.
The circuit bending, that's quite fun. I started off going to the toilet, running the taps, recording things like that, and then we started scraping our fingers along the radiator to get noises from that, and then we went to the music room and got weird sounds from Bill's phone and you put it up against the bass plugged into the amp.
You get a lot back from interacting with young people. They have fresh, bright minds that aren't so blinkered.
Alan kept me on the right tracks. We done cover songs every Wednesday and Thursday night, I think it was. Yeah, it was really good fun, and we progressed from there. We done more cover songs. We used to do rehearsals down at the Lemon Tree. We eventually started doing like charity work for Project Scotland. And we managed to do a couple of gigs down at the Lemon Tree, big turnouts and what have you. Yeah, it was really good fun. And now, a couple of years down the line, it's all split up with everyone getting day jobs and what have you. So basically I'm trying to start up the band again and look for different people and try and do some of our own songs.
Today has given me the opportunity to see how far some of the young people I used to work with have come along. They started here when they were under 12 and now they're about 23, 24, and they're actually working here as music tutors themselves. And it's all through funding and especially some of the work that Alan Benzie has put together.
I always see these two because we've got the singing. Do you know, whereas as you get older and your life's changed, you might not see each other as much.
I think we would all been stuck in dead-end jobs, earning little as no money as possible. But I'm happy to be here today helping out younger generations realise the potentialities of music and what it can do as a job but also as in a lifestyle as well. It's pretty fun when you get really into it. Yeah.
I work with young people from all different kinds of backgrounds, all different kinds of lifestyles, and I think that music especially just gives such a rare opportunity for confidence building. Young people can let their emotions out through music, whether it's by singing, by playing an instrument. It just gives them such a chance to get away from things and not have to think about their life.
Yeah, it was good to be, I mean, if we weren't here, we'd have probably been out causing trouble somewhere.
Yeah, so it was really good in that way, and also we got like opportunities from it because we would get to do gigs, and it was stuff for us to work forward, like look forward to and work towards. It's really good.
I think it was a good excuse for if there was things going on that you were a bit like, oh, I so can't get involved in this. Like the bad ones that you palled about with. You could go, oh no, we can't do that because we've got a gig coming up, kind of club would go mental, we might get stopped our singing, and they would accept it as a reason for us not to get into trouble. Or if we said like, oh no, we're not drinking the night, we're not because we've got a gig the morning, they'd be like, oh no, that's alright if you've got a gig. It was sometimes you could use it as an excuse to get out of being pulled into something you didn't want to be pulled into.
And at school you would have to pay for your lessons, like music lessons, so to come here and be able to have the chance to just like go in a room with your mates and
I know, I mean most of the time we did kind of mess around a bit and get on Alan's nerves, but I mean if there was a gig coming up that would be, you know, that was when we kind of knuckled down and got on with the rehearsals and stuff.
It's an experience you get from it because I remember one time we had to do a gig for young children. I can't remember what the charity was called, but it was like a theatre. So we all had to learn these set of songs.
Oh, it was the pantomime. Yeah, we were the pantomime band.
We only had what, 2-3 weeks to rehearse.
Yep.
This whole set
very
was
short
like
time.
12 songs.
I think it was more than that because it was just, it was just all the songs for the pantomime, and it was just a pantomime for the kids. The youth group there at the Lemon Tree.
We had very little time to rehearse, but when the day came, we all pulled it off, and having that achievement on your shoulders, knowing that you've made people happy and yourself happy by doing something that you like, it's good to know that you're able to do something apart from go out and annoy Grampian Police Force for the night. So,
speak for yourself, Richard.
Yeah.